every day pretty much on this schedule, doing this, doing that, and, that's what I was doing. And when I wasn't doing that, I turned to, just pretty much drinking. And I was drinking. I wasn't playing football anymore. I didn't have a schedule. Me and my wife didn't have kids at the time. And so, it was just a lot of drinking going on for me. I got in trouble with the police for having the DWI and everything. And it just kind of started to put my life in perspective, man. It was God giving me signs. And then I turned around, and it was in 2019. I turned around in 2023, and I ended up receiving another DUI. And so it was just like God really set me down and talked to me, man. And so ever since I received that second DUI, 5/18/23 is my sobriety day, man. I haven't had a drink of alcohol since. And I tell people I feel the greatest I felt in my life, man. I can sit down and think clearly, actually be able to be present for my kids and everything. I tell people I was there physically, but mentally, I was just kind of all over the place, and just being able to be there presently, man, and just having a great feeling. I feel like I'm in a great place in life right now, man, and just very happy.
That's fantastic. For both of you, Nate and Darren, I've heard different players talk before about when football's over, how you'll hear some guys say, like, you need to make sure you find something to fill that time, because it's easy to feel really isolated really fast because football's been your whole life, and to be away from that, it can be a little daunting to figure that out. How key is that, you think, for guys who are maybe nearing retirement? Hey, find something to fill that time productive.
And the bigger star you are, the harder you fall, man. Like it's a star coming from the sky. You skyrocket. You come into the earth quick because you've always been regimented. And Darren McFadden is a name known, so everybody's known you. He can go anywhere and get a drink, like I could. I can go anywhere and get a drink. People want to take care of you. People want to, but you don't have that where you wake up 5:30, go to the center, work out. You don't have that regiment no more. And a lot of times you want to work, but you never work. I mean, what am I going to do? The advantage to now, even though we don't like it as fans, is guys have careers doing football now. Back in the 60s, they had careers doing football, but somewhere the money got so big so you didn't have to have that career if you didn't want to, but we wasn't doing the right things. We didn't have a regiment. We didn't see life after football because we always thought it would be there. So when that thing come crashing in on you, and if you don't have a force, a God, a belief, or something to bring you there, bring you back, you can get lost, man. There's a lot of brothers out there don't have this great story like I have, or this man here had. That's a great story. And a lot of people don't even know how to take that. Mm-hmm. Especially if you not have been, since you was Pop Warner all the way till you 30. Regimented. Even during the offseason, you regimented. And that's all you knew. And it's gone.
And that was my biggest thing when I first retired. I tell people I thought I was ready to retire. Like I played 10 years as a running back. I was ready, but deep down inside, it took me about a whole year before I actually realized, like, damn, I was like, man, I wasn't.
All right.
I'm like, man, I wasn't ready to stop playing yet. And so once that time, after this, because once I retired, I thought I had a plan. I was like, I'll be able to go hunting, I'll go fishing.
Right.
I can do this whenever I want to, and doing all that, you drinking at the same time, and so you do so much hunting, you do so much fishing, but you still drinking and stuff, and then after a while, it just become a part of you, and that's what it seemed like to me. And to have a wife and children at home, that's one of the things that made me want to do the right thing, to be there and be better for them, man. I grew up, like I said, growing up in Little Rock, I grew up in a place. I grew up around gang violence, drugs. I grew up in a family with alcoholics and drug addicts, so it's something that I've seen my whole life. I didn't think I was an alcoholic because I was still getting up every day, handling my business, taking care of stuff. And so I'm like, nah, that ain't the alcoholic that I had in mind from what I've seen growing up or whatever. And so being able to have a family at home and, come back to a realization that you got to be a better person for them, that was one of my biggest things. And it's a blessing for me, man, because I could be, the way I was drinking, I could be dead or in jail or anything, man. So it's a blessing just to be able to be here and be sitting here talking to you guys and be sober and not have to worry about drinking and where I'm going to stop and get a drink at while I'm here doing an interview and all that.